Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm starting a new collection called Anna. And if you guys remember this, I showed you in my New Year video where, I said I would be doing this and that during 2019. So I decided to start this, but I've been, trying to think about the bracelet and how to do it. And then I couldn't really keep that shape because I don't know why it wasn't really working out for me. So I turned it into a little bit bigger shape and instead of square rectangles, but I really like the result, so I decided to keep it as part of this collection. But today we're gonna start with earrings. I already made it in a different color. This is the one we're gonna be making today. So I decided, I always stick to gold ear posts, but I decided maybe I should mix more and started like from last earring tutorial where I made the bell shape earring. I decided to mix silver so you guys kind of get the different looks, because see how conservative these colors look, but this one looks more evening, but it's the same earrings. So this is like something to wear for a date, while this could be perfect during the day. So anyways, we're gonna do the earrings today, and then later on I'll show you how to do the ring in a separate tutorial. Even though it's a same shape, you don't embellish it first. First you make the band and then you embellish it. So we'll see how I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this tutorial. Maybe I'll skip this shape part, but we'll see. And then the last we'll do the bracelet. I mean, you could always extend it and make it a choker if you want, but it's quite a long process to make this bracelet because it's all craw. Anyway, so let's get the materials ready for the earrings. You will need some 11-0s. Here I used beige. Here I used some purplish color. I will leave all the codes in the description box so you can check them out later. And I used some silver fire polish here. So it's 4mm light silver night fire polish. So it's like silver, but it also has like a silver coating in places. So we're gonna be using that. Then you will need 50-0s to embellish, so I decided to match my fire polish here. Then you will need a jump ring, so you need a pair of jump rings. I already used one here. Then you need a pair of earring hooks. Nymo size D, I'm gonna be using white with my colors. Then you'll need beading needle size 10, a pick to start off my craw, and then you'll need scissors to cut the thread. And then in the end, you need a pair of pliers to open and close the jump rings and the earring hook. So just take any two pliers. And then I'm gonna thread my needle with 1.5 yards, and then we'll get to work. So I have all my materials ready. Thread my needle with 1.5 yards. That will be plenty for one earring. So we're gonna just go ahead and get to work. I'm gonna pick up 4 11-0s. I'm gonna drop it down and leave a short tail that I can just sew in later. That's all we need it for. And make 2 overhand knots. And then I'm gonna go ahead and set it on my peak. Then I'm gonna zoom in. Take my needle through the first bead. Pick up 3 11-0s, go through the same bead my thread's coming out of, go through the second bead of the floor, pick up 2 11-0s, go through the side of the first wall and straight through the floor bead. Go through the third bead of the floor, pick up 2 11-0s, go down the side of the last wall and straight through the floor bead. Go through the last bead of the floor and straight up the first wall. Pick up 1 bead, Go down the side of the last wall and straight through the floor bead. Then I'm gonna go up and connect the ceiling. So we have the first crow unit. Now the next crow will be a bit different because we're gonna add fire polish in it. So I'm gonna pick up 3 11-0s, go through the same bead my thread's coming out of. Go through the second bead of the floor, pick up 2 11-0s, go down the side of the last wall and straight through the floor bead. Go through the third bead of the floor, pick up 2 11-0s, go down the side of the last wall and straight through the floor bead. Go through the last bead of the floor and straight up the side of the first wall. Here I pick up a fire polish, go down the side of the last wall and straight through the floor bead. Then go up and connect the ceiling. Now I think I can here remove my pick. Now we have 2 units of crow. And we already used one of the fire polish. Now here, so this is, we started from the corner here, added 1 fire polish, then finish this side, then we make a turn and finish off like that. I'm gonna show you every step of the way so you don't get confused. So I'm gonna pick up 3 11-0s, go through the same bead my thread's coming out of, go through the second bead of the floor, pick up 2 11-0s, go down the side of the last wall and straight through the floor bead. Go through the third bead of the floor, pick up 2 11-0s, go down the side of the last wall and straight through the floor bead. Then go through the last bead of the floor, which is our fire polish. Go up the side of the first wall, pick up 1 11-0, go down the side of the last wall and straight through the floor bead. Then go up and connect the ceiling. And then we add 1 more crow unit. 1, 2, 3 beads. Go through the same bead your thread's coming out of. Go through the second bead of the floor. Pick up 2 11-0s. Go down the side of the last wall and straight through the floor bead. Go through the third bead of the floor. Pick up 2 11-0s. Go down the side of the last wall and straight through the floor bead. Go through the last bead of the floor and straight up the side of the first wall. Pick up 1 11-0, go down the side of the last wall and straight through the floor bead. Then you go up and connect the ceiling. Now here we make turn, and when we make turn, I want to be coming out of this bead, going downwards. That way it will be easier to go on. So for that, see where my thread's coming out of? I'm gonna go side bead here. And just go around until, no wait, I'm gonna go up here. Then up here. And just go around until I'm coming down of this side bead. And that's the bead you want to be coming out of, going downwards. Then I'm gonna pick up 3 11-0s, go through the same bead my thread's coming out of. Go through the second bead of the floor. Pick up 2 11-0s, go down the side of the last wall and straight through the floor bead. Go through the third bead of the floor. Pick up 2 11-0s, go down the side of the last wall and straight through the floor bead. And now go through the last bead of the floor and up the side of the first wall. And the reason now we wanted to be going down that way, because we added the first wall there, second, third wall, and the fourth wall we just add the fire polish. So that makes it easier when you add the fire polish last. Then go down the side of the last wall and straight through the floor bead. See? Then go up and connect the ceiling. And now just go ahead, make 2 more crow units without the fire polish. So you would make 1 crow and 2 crow on top, which will end up finishing like this. So this part, that's 2 crow units. So you just make here 2 crow units and I'll meet you back here. So I went ahead and added 2 crow units here. So you're supposed to be coming down this way, but it doesn't really matter where you're coming out right now. Where we're supposed to be is, see this side bead here? We're supposed to be going downwards that bead. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go sideways here, go up, downwards. So that's where I'm supposed to be. And then here I'm gonna pick up 3 11-0s, 1, 2, 3. Go down the same bead my thread's coming out of. Oops. Then go through the second bead of the floor. Pick up 2 11-0s. Go down the side of the last wall and straight through the floor bead. Then go up the side of the third wall. Well, go through the third bead of the floor. That's the third bead of the floor we went through. Pick up 2 11-0s. Go down the side of the last wall and straight through the floor bead. Then go through the last bead of the floor. Go up the side of the first wall, pick up 1 fire polish, go down the side of the last wall and straight through the floor bead. And we added the third fire polish. Then I'm gonna go up and connect the ceiling. And then from here again, just add 2 normal cross without any fire polish, and then I'm gonna meet you back here. Now I have 3 sides ready. All I have is just this part here. So again, see where my thread is? It has to be going downwards, this corner bead here. So I'm just gonna make my way up there. So I see, I'm at the corner bead now. I'm gonna pick up 3 11-0s, go through the same bead my thread's coming out of. Go through the second bead of the floor, pick up 2 11-0s, go down the side of the last one and straight through the floor bead. Go through the third bead of the floor, pick up 2 11-0s, go down the side of the last row and straight through the floor bead. Go through the last bead of the floor and straight up the side of the first wall. Pick up our last fire polish, go down the side of the last wall and straight through the floor bead. Then go up and connect the ceiling. Now, if you can see, it's almost ready. We just have to connect this part here. So that's what we're gonna do. So my thread is here. I'm just gonna skip to this part and start from the bottom bead. I'm gonna pick up 1 11-0. And how we connect it, all these 4 beads, we connect to these 4 beads. So since my thread's coming out of at the bottom bead, I have to go the opposite bead. See? Pick up 1 more bead and go back through the same bead my thread was initially coming out of. And look, this part is connected now. And now I have to do the inside part, which is a bit tricky because you can't really see the beads. But see this bead here on the side? I'm gonna go downwards that way. I have to pick up 1 bead. Since I went downwards that bead, I have to come upwards the opposite bead on this side, which is the corner bead here. See? Then pull my thread. Then I'm gonna go back through this bead and go back through that bead there. Then I come upwards. See, that's the bead we added just now. And then I'm gonna go through the fire polish, pick up 1 bead, and then go through the opposite bead, which is this one here. Then go through this bead and connect it to the fire polish. See? It looks all wonky right now, but don't worry about it. It's supposed to be like that. And then this is the last part, and all we do is just connect them between each other because all the beads are already there. And that's it. It's all connected. We have the shape. And now all we do is just embellish it. And now since I'm already down, I'm just gonna take my needle through this side bead. I'm gonna pick up 1 15-0, go through the next bead, 150 now, put it in the corner. 150 now, go through the next bead. 150 now, through the next bead. 150 now, through the next bead. 150 now, put it at the corner. 150 now, go through the next bead. 150 now, go through the next bead. 150 now, go through the next bead. 150 now, put it at the corner. 150 now, go through the next bead. 150 now, go through the next one. 150 now, go through the next. 150 now, go through the corner. 150 now, go through the next bead. 150 now, go through the next bead. And that's where we finished embellishing the sides. And now I'm coming out of the 11 now. I'm gonna go down this bead here. And then I'm gonna go through this side bead here. And then I'm gonna pick up 111 now, 150 now. We're working only with 50 no's now. Go through the next 11 now. Same. And then without adding anything, I'm gonna skip through this bead here. Pick up 150 now, go through the next 11 now. And then again, without adding anything, I'm gonna go through this bead here, making a turn. Pick up 150 now, go through the next bead. And then without adding anything, I'm gonna make the turn again, going through this 11 now. Pick up 150 now, go through the next 11 now. And then I'm just gonna finish off this corner and then go through all those beads on this side. And the bottom part is done. And then I have to go to the other side. So what I'm gonna do, there at the corner, there is an 11 now, this here. So I'm just gonna go through that 11 now to the other side. And what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna go through this 11 now. And then here I'm gonna pick up two 50 no's, go through the next 11 now. And then I'm gonna make a turn, going through the next 11 now without adding anything. Then pick up two 50 no's, go through the next 11 now. Then I'm gonna make the turn without adding anything. Pick up two 50 no's, go through the next 11 now. Make the turn without adding anything. Pick up two 11 no's, go through the next, pick up two 50 no's, go through the next 11 no, and finish off this turn by going through all those beads there. And now all we have left is just the side. So I'm just gonna take my needle through this 11 now. And then go through the side 11 now. And then finish off. Pick up 111 now, 150 now. Go through the next 11 now. Pick up 150 now. Go through the next 11 now. Pick up 250 now. Go through the next 11 now. So if you notice the difference, we add 250 no's every time we are going next to the fire polish. Everywhere else, it's 150 now. So it's 150 now. Go through the next 11 now. 150 now, make the corner. 150 now, go through the next 11 now. Pick up 250 now, go through the next 11 now. pick up 150 now, go through the next 11 now, pick up 150 now, make the corner, pick up 150 now, go through the next 11 now, pick up 250 nows, go through the next 11 now, pick up 111 now, go through the, pick up 150 now, go through the next 11 now, pick up 150 now, go make the corner here, 150 now, go through the next 11 now, 250 nows, next 11 now, and then here we add one last 50 now, going straight through 2 beads. And then I'm not gonna make any knots. What I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna go around a couple times. That's gonna, you know, reinforce it and make your earring stronger as well, and you get away with not making any knots as well. So that's a good deal, I think. Just make sure not to skip any beads on the way, otherwise it will make them stick out, and that's not what you want. So make sure you go through all the beads, all the 50 nows and all the 11 nows. And here I'm just gonna get rid of my tail. Go ahead and cut the thread. And then we have the tail to get rid of. I'm gonna thread my needle. And as well, without making any knots, I'm just gonna take it through the next 11 now. Let's say come out here. I'm gonna take it down this 11 now. Go through the 11 now and straight through the 50 nows. And then here I'm just gonna cut the tail. Then I'm gonna take my jump ring, hold it in place with one of my pliers and open it up with the second one. And then what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna say this one has corners. Well, it's easier to see from the bottom. So I'm just gonna pick any one of the corner 11 nows and take my jump ring under that. Okay? And then I'm just gonna close it, which might be a bit tricky. And done. Then I'm gonna take my earring hook, open it, take that jump ring through that hook and close it. So the same way you make the second one, and then you'll have yourself a gorgeous pair of earrings. Cute, aren't they? So I hope you guys enjoyed the tutorial. I hope you like my new collection. I'll be doing the ring and the bracelet sometime in the future. I can't promise it will be next, because if you know by now, I like mixing things, so I don't know what I'm gonna work on next, but it will be something different. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.